I felt like we were done, and then there was just more. And I wanted to walk out on stage in my outfit. I felt like I looked good in my outfit. But they were like, no, you wait. That's not what I was going for tonight. I wasn't going for model. People often ask me what I'm going for in the way I dress, so I'll just tell you what other people have told me. I've been told a little Stevie Nicks, a little Cyndi Lauper, and a lot Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. But I think what's obvious from the way I dress is that I smoke a lot of weed. There's a good reason for that. Anyone have weed on them? Holy shit. All right, I'm far from... No! It's illegal here, okay? Yeah, and it helps me. I live with generalized anxiety disorder. That just means I'm Jewish. Any other Jews here? Yay, there's the Jewish people. All right, hon, how much coffee did you have today? Dunkin'? Yeah. Big one? Yeah, that's how you can tell who's Jewish in the room, by them saying how anxious they are as they down more coffee. Do you ever have panic attacks? OCD. OCD, oh, you're a checker. I'm not like that. I get panic attacks, full-on panic attacks. I had a horrible one the other day. I couldn't taste. I couldn't smell. I know, I got worried that I had COVID. And then I remembered, I'm vegan. People hate vegans, it's hard. People hate vegans. I was working with a male comic in the Midwest, and he found out I was vegan, because I told him. And he was all offended. He was like, Sharon, you're a vegan and you're a woman. How do you get your iron when you're on your period? What? Right? That is a really big assumption that I get my period. So then he's like, well, I bet you if I made you a chicken dinner and offered you $1 million to eat it, you'd eat it. I'd eat a baby for $1 million. Life is hard. But people make this assumption. They're always like, they think I'm gonna tell them what to do. Like if we were all at a party, and I think we all should go to a party together totally, but if we were, you probably feel like it would be like, don't eat that, that's cruel. And I don't do that. In fact, I think any adult telling any other adult what to do is cruel. Yeah. I do, yeah, I do. And so my husband eats everything. Not everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. He doesn't eat crushed red pepper. That's what I call it. It's a lot of different people. This is a very diverse room. Have you noticed this? Yeah, we have people from 12 years old to 1,200 years old in this room. We have everybody in this room. I love working with people of all different ages. I think inside we're the same, but culturally there's some differences, right? There are some differences amongst the ages. I was working with a Gen Z girl. We're just colleagues, right? For some reason, she decides to come up to me and be like, Sharon, just so you know, I'm pansexual, which means I have sex with both men and women. I'm like, all right, just so you know, I'm a Gen Xer. That means I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. I used to fuck everybody and call it Tuesday. And if you have the need to tell me who you have sex with, you're probably not very good at it. I see not everybody's with me, so listen, you're very young. I want you to know I love you guys. I love what you're doing. I do. But I do not need your locally sourced blueberry beer bullshit. I do not. I do not. I will drink my Bud Light brewed on the Jersey Turnpike across from Newark Airport. Yeah. But this is the one thing about their generation. You look young. I said that to you, but now I realize. How old are you? 20? 40? I don't understand about them. All right. Their generation. The one thing I do not understand about you guys is why is the generation that is trying to do away with gender having gender reveal parties? They're making a very big assumption about their baby. They should let them have their own gender reveal party, just like I did at 15 in front of the entire high school. We're diverse in ideas, too. I'm going to figure out a way to get this whole room together. I want to. So you three are friends. We got 3 women in the front row. How long you ladies friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
I asked them how long they were friends. She was like, yeah, we're friends. How much much have you drank at this table? Not enough, you can't even tell me how long you've been friends. I'm not asking you to reveal, and now I will. All right, which one of you is the slut? Right, three lady friends, one of them's a slut. All three of them are pointing at someone else, which tells me at this table, you don't... Oh, it's her, okay, it's you. Good for you, bitch, good for you. I have all these ideas on how we can empower women, and one of the things I think we should do is stop slut shaming. How about that? Yeah. Of course she's with me. I was a slut before I met my husband. That's why I knew he was the man I wanted to be with. That's how I knew. I was so slutty back in the day. I had a good time. Any of you ladies here? Yeah, so I'm the only bitch in the room who has a slut history. I don't believe that shit. I saw that fashion show. I saw more than was supposed to be at the fashion show just by sitting there minding my business. I saw a lot of people's business. But I'm all for it, fuck it, right? Yeah. I was so slutty back in the day that when the doctor spanked me, I held my breath. Just so he would spank me again. And other ideas? What do we think, ladies? Maybe we can stop all the image shaming. It's okay to look however you look, right? Every woman in this room is beautiful in a different way. I'm gonna stand up here long enough for all of you bitches to clap, because there's at least two of you in the back being like, I'm the only hot one here, fuck everybody else. This is why we do this to each other, ladies. It's so fucked up. There's a Netflix documentary on right now called Explain that shows you that the Kardashians, they're having plastic surgery to look like each other. They all look exactly alike. Have you noticed that? They all look, right? They have lips so big, like they're having an allergic reaction. And then they starve themselves to death, right? They starve themselves. And then they go out and they buy the boobs and the butt that they would have if they would eat. Yeah, I think real boobs are better. What do you think, sir?
I like them any way I can get them.
You don't give a shit, huh? This guy doesn't give a fuck. Your head looks like a boob. Okay. No shaming. If you have fake boobs, good for you. But I think real ones are better, even if they're long and thin and hang to your knees. You wipe the floor with them. If all you got are mosquito bites and assholes like this don't know if they should kiss it or put Benadryl cream on it. It's still a tit. Yeah. I've been trying to lose weight. I think I look fine. That's another thing. We're not even allowed to say we don't like how we look these days. I show up at my friend's house, mascara running down my face, ice cream on my shirt. She's like, you look beautiful. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. But I do want to lose some weight because I do this for a living, so I see pictures of myself and it bothers me, you know? So I tried the WW. Anyone here try the WW? Yeah, they call it W. Weight Watchers was what it was called. Now it's called WW. It counts how much you move. And the more you move, the more you can drink. So I got myself a smartwatch and I wear it when I have sex. And when I have sex with my husband, I burn enough calories for a glass of water. And when I have sex by myself, I burn enough calories for a margarita. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like a lot of women talk about we should go back to the day of the women's movement, like what women did back in the day. Do you remember what women back in the day, our mother's generation, what they did? You with the blonde. Yeah, you. Because you have blonde hair and you're right in fucking front of me. And it's just a simple question. It's not a like call on you. I didn't mean to offend you. You look nice. I didn't mean to upset you in any way, shape, or form. We're just talking about empowering women, and this bitch is ready to fight me. This is the problem we have. What the hell? Back in the day, what women did, they got together and they burned their bras. Yeah, can you imagine us burning our bras? Fuck no, those things cost $50. You would need a second job just to go to the protest. And I don't know about any of you, but if I burn my bra, I have no idea where I put my flask, or my weed, or my EpiPen. I'm flat-chested. This is just stuff. This is like the longest holiday break we have. Like, there's no holidays for a little while, right? It's kind of nice. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas. I like Christmas. All Jewish girls love Christmas. Like, we love to get drunk and go to midnight mass. We love it. Like, but I grew up in Hudson County. I did not grow up with any other Jewish kids. So when Christmas came, I would always be like, Mommy, how does Santa know not to visit us? She'd be like, he does visit us. He just brings Chinese food. I'm a Halloween girl. That's one of my favorite holidays. Yeah, you got Halloween people here. Yeah. What were you for Halloween this year? You can't remember. That's great. Okay, so I was a sexy box of tissues. It said, blow me across my chest. And I love Halloween, not just because I love dressing like a slut. It actually gives me a chance to get rid of all the sauce packages I collect throughout the year. You get a ketchup, you get a soy sauce. But I hate this about our country. Every holiday, there's all this pressure to buy something. Like even on Arbor Day, they're trying to force you to buy a tree. So I like Groundhog's Day. You don't have to buy shit. You smoke weed, sit on your sofa, and wait for a fortune-telling rodent to tell you when spring is coming. But I live in New York City. For some reason, in New York City, people are always like, what did Puxatawny Phil say? They're always asking, what did Puxatawny Phil say? In New York City, Puxatawny Phil is not our groundhog. He's not. Staten Island Chuck is our groundhog. He's albino, he's got one tooth. He's technically a rat that identifies as a groundhog. And he always sees his shadow because he wants to go back in his hole and do more cocaine. Yes. There are any couples here? Let me hear you if you're in love. That was so sad. Like, I was not expecting that. I thought we had at least some people who were actually in love. That sounded like I'm trying to get laid. That sounded like somebody was being killed by a wolf over there. All right, maybe I asked the wrong question. That's what I'm figuring. Who here is married? This bitch raised her hand good for you. So you're married. How many years are you married? She doesn't remember how many years she's married. She goes, okay, 5 years. All right. How'd you meet your husband? Sorry, we didn't need to hear it. All right. I met my husband online. Did you meet your husband online? No. I know. Anyone else here ever do a dating site? All right, me and that guy are the only losers in this whole theater that were on 10 websites. I was on Hinge, I was on Unhinged, Match.com, and Naughty Adult Friend Finder. My Match.com profile said, loves fine dining. Naughty Adult Friend Finder, swallows. I understand I had to go online because I had a lot of problems with men. I slept around and I was in a relationship for a long time. I was in an abusive relationship. Thank you. I couldn't stop punching him. Like, we had this difference of opinion on how he should be. Like, I thought he should be working, showering, single. Shutdown killed some relationships. It did. It killed my sister's marriage. You two look kind of new, right? This is kind of new? No? How long? 2 years is kind of new, asshole. This is 2 years. 2 years. That is nothing. Look how nice he looks for you. I haven't seen my husband look like that since I met him. All I ever see him in is his everyday shorts. Have you seen this guy's everyday shorts yet? Then you don't know him. I don't care how well dressed and handsome he is, every man has something that they wear every day. My husband's everyday shorts are called that because of that. He didn't wash those things for all of 2020. They had so much bacteria on them, they probably had the cure for COVID. But I'm lucky destroyed my sister's marriage. They got divorced. It's all right. She got a lot of money. Don't feel sorry for her. She got rid of a ton of shit. Divorced people don't want any of their stuff. You look divorced. Are you divorced? I don't know why I had that feeling. Maybe the tit thing. I don't know. Like, you're a widower. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody fuck him. He's looking at the slut at this table. He just wings at her. He's like, all right, yeah, you better fuck me. It's been a hard road. Let my mustache meet your mustache. I'm sorry for that, everybody. I'm sorry. But my sister got, but divorced people, it's very different. You keep stuff close to you when you're a widow. But when you're getting divorced, you want all that shit gone. So my sister was getting rid of shit, and she gave me her old printer as a gift. Oh my God, have you ever tried to hook up a printer? It's a nightmare. I can't hook up a printer, and I can't afford tech support. But the night exchange is free for ladies. Sir, have you ever called the night exchange? No? Okay, let me explain it to you because you might like it. The night exchange is where singles call in to meet other singles. I'm not kidding. You see, and if you have like network TV, you'll see these commercials that are late at night, and it's like the girls you saw on the stage, and they're like, call me at the night exchange. I'm lonely and horny. But who really calls the night exchange are guys that have no game. Guys that have no game know how to hook up a printer. So I call the night exchange, the guy's like, tell me what you're wearing. I'm like, okay, if you tell me how to hook up my printer. Hey, what gets you going? What really gets me going is hearing all about how to hook up a Brother 5000 to a laptop that's stuck on Windows XP. Then he asks me to send him a picture, so I send him a picture of my printer cord. He sends me a dick pic, but I'm able to print it. And that, my friends, is Jewish trash ingenuity. You find out what you are. You're Jewish. Is he a doctor? Then you failed, okay? It's a British princess. Jewish princess looks for a nice Jewish doctor to marry. I am Jewish trash. I looked for a nice Jewish doctor to go down on in hopes for free health care. Yes, I did. But I am very lucky in love for a couple of reasons. First off, I don't believe in romance. Do you believe in romance? Good luck with that. There's 2 drinks up here. I don't know which one's mine. I love drinking, but it was more fun when I was younger. Like when I was 9. Yeah. I don't believe in romance. I believe in sex, friendship, and that's about it. I mean, that's what a real relationship is. We all have that friend. There's so many women here. I know you women have a friend, someone who watches the Lifetime channel on repeat, cries, and doesn't understand why she's by herself, right? Nothing keeps you single longer than watching the Lifetime channel, because it's always like a regular girl and a guy who's stunningly gorgeous, and he's a doctor lawyer, and he can't make up his mind, but at the end of the movie, he picks her. I am a woman in New York City with a car. The most romantic thing my husband has ever said to me is, where did you put the car? It's alternate side of the street parking. I will move it for you. So you gotta be careful what you watch, because it'll influence how you feel. The girls that watch this, they sit there watching, why can't I find a guy like that? Because there are no guys like that. Netflix has been playing some old shit. Like, they put on some old movies. I saw the other day, An Indecent Proposal. Whew. Let me hear you if you remember the movie An Indecent Proposal. All right, okay. You don't remember this movie, you're too young to know this movie. Let me explain this movie to you. In this movie, Robert Redford, not this guy, Robert fucking Redford, sexiest man alive for 20 years, Robert Redford, offers Demi Moore, a married woman, $1 million for one night of sex. It was an indecent proposal. And that whole year, everybody was like, would you do it? Would you let your wife do it? Would you let your boyfriend do it? Let me tell you something. If someone offered me $1 million for one night of sex, my husband would be on Amazon buying his PlayStation. He'd be like, suck his dick, I need Halo 8 with it. You know what? Fuck that, I'll come with you, he can fuck me in the ass. We need a new car. So you gotta be careful with that shit. The other reason I'm happily married is I don't have kids. Yeah. Are you a mom? Yeah. You look like a good mom. Can I come home? Would you make me cookies? Like you look. Thank you. Bye, everybody. You look like you can raise good kids. The second I got married, everybody was down your throat with when are you gonna have a baby, which is hilarious. Look at me. I'm not even the person that my friends ask me to watch their kids. I'm the person that kids ask me to buy them booze. Which I will not do unless they share it. So I had to do something not to get pregnant. You can't use condoms when you're married. Nothing says I did some shit at an Alan Action performance like pulling out a condom when you're married. So I had an IUD put in. Sir, do you know what an IUD is? Okay, he doesn't. Sir, do you know what a clitoris is? He doesn't. I saw some tonight. Okay, so the thing gets stuck and it won't go in on its own, and the doctor's like, the easiest thing to do is to go home and have a lot of sex. She'll just shove it in the right place, right? No shit, that's what he said to me. So I go home to my husband and he's like, I'm like, babe, you gotta do it a lot. And he's like, not in the mood. You're not in the mood? I have a prescription for dick. Do you want me to fill it elsewhere? Because I know a guy who doesn't know what a clitoris is. I've always done something alongside of being a comic to make extra money. When I first started doing stand-up 20 years ago, I was a stripper. Why is that funny? 20 years ago, I was rock star hot. 20 years ago. Now I'm a marriage officiant. So I used to destroy marriages, and now I destroy lives. I forgot what I looked like 20 years ago. Do you remember what you looked like 20 years ago? I fucking forgot. At the beginning of the shutdown, someone posted a picture of me from 20 years ago on Facebook. I was like, oh my God, I showed it to my husband, his eyes lit up. He was like, who's that? Doesn't matter, she never would have dated you. What happens to you guys? You're so awesome when we're single, and then you get married, you get so lazy. What the fuck? I used to come home from my shows, my husband would be raring to go. He would be raring to go. When I get home from this, it'll be tomorrow, and I'll be lucky if he's awake. If he is, he'll be high as a kite, playing Halo 8, wearing his everyday shorts. Like, all right, babe, you want it so bad, why don't you just fuck me? All right, fuck you. All right, why don't you just take it easy on yourself and give me a hand job? Take it easy on myself and give you a hand job. Like, what could be more exhausting? Right. Why don't I just drain myself and get no pleasure out of it? Like, I might as well do crunches. Can't I just rub my boobie and you do it? You're so much better at it than me. If women were gonna have to give hand jobs, there should have been a hand job machine at the playground that we started using when we were 8. So it's like, all right, babe, you want to make it quick? You could always blow me. I don't know how many calories is in that. WW doesn't list the points. But supposedly it has a lot of protein in it. Have you heard that? I looked that shit up. Not only does it have protein, it has collagen, vitamin E, and vitamin D. So you ladies know exactly what I do with it. I'm like, oh baby, yeah. Botox is like $500 a needle. Semen, priceless. I'm gonna have to go in a second. I love you guys. I'm having so much fun, but I also want to drink, so you know. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Love it. I think if we were more honest, all relationships would just be better. Like, even if they should start out more honest, you know? Like, guys propose with a bunch of nonsense. They get on one knee and they take a woman's hand and they're like, baby, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm gonna spend my life taking you to Allen Action events and making you happy. I wanted a man to propose to me the way you men really think. I know it, because I have male friends. I know how you think. I wanted him to be like Sharon. All right. I guess you're the best I'm gonna do. You told me if I didn't do this, you'd stop sucking my dick. And it's time, baby. It's time for me to get on your healthcare plan. But please don't get me wrong, please don't. I respect the sacredness of marriage. I do, I should. I was with a married man for over 3 years, so, yeah. And I saved anal for my husband. Thank you. Thank you. I loved putting on that strap on. I'm Sharon Simon. Thank you so much for having me. You're such beautiful, wonderful people. If you feel like following me on Instagram, please do. You're so
Sharon Simon, everybody. I fucking love Sharon Simon. Please give it up for her. Oh my God, there is one Sharon Simon. My Lord.